Hello there everyone, how are you doing? It is the hyped British guy here. As you all know, the April Fool's event for War Thunder takes us back to World War One, where we can drive a select few vehicles from the war, which in my opinion is freaking awesome. But the question is, this mode goes from the 1st of April to the 7th of April. Okay, so this beautiful map that we see here, which is our No Man's Land map, it's basically the map that we have in game with the airship and stuff. But it's the proper dirty, muddy, trenchy, explosions happening all around you World War One version. The problem with this is this beautiful mode of the game is only given to us for a week, and I know that other First World War enthusiasts like myself would love to see this game mode more of a thing. For example, I would love to get shot by a tank and die. I would love to be able to play with more World War One tanks, more World War One planes, have a game mode where it is literally World War One planes, World War One Air RB, for example. And I think Gaijin are really missing out on a whole expanded player base that they could have if they had World War One in the game alongside everything else. I'm not saying, replace them with the reserve vehicles, because there's no point. If you get a slight up tier and you get up tiered to 1.3, 1.7, for example, you're gonna go up against, early World War One, World War Two's vehicles, which would just obliterate you with the light armor that you have. I mean, you've only got what's the armor of the Saint Chamond? Its hull armor is 17 millimeters. You could get penned by a 20 mil, literally. And I just think, it's one of those ones where Gaijin are just missing out on the opportunity where they could do so much more with these vehicles. The amount of players that has gone up since this event started has been incredible. I was not expecting it. The player count has gone up a lot. One second, let's just get this guy. If we can. There's just so much that you can do with this. It's a whole different game in itself, And I really think that Gaijin are missing out. Give us a new type of game to play. We've got the modern stuff, we've got the Second World War stuff, we've got everything. What we're lacking is these planes. Give us the opportunity where we can take these planes into an all-out aerial battle. Make it where, we can grind the First World War tanks. It's just different, I can't stress how much that it is just a whole new player base that they could find for the game. What we have with the event, it's kind of slow, that's for sure. Yes, I mean the World War One planes, they're not fast, they're maneuverable as hell. But, even maneuvering, you can get onto someone's ass. It's going to take you a couple of shots to kill them. These are only small machine guns. Not the most accurate either. And then you've got the other things like the attackers and the other bombers that you can have. You know, there's the World War I rockets, which literally did hardly any damage. But if they're gonna add the game mode like they have it right now, where there's AI infantry on the ground having their own little battle between themselves, you know, it's more. There's more and more opportunities that come with having a completely new game mode, and I think World War I should stay in War Thunder. It's fun, it's brilliant, it's something else, you know. I have top tier on all of the major nations of the game, air and ground. I've played the World War II stuff. I want something different. You know, I want to kick back in the slower paced air battles. You know, I want to fly this small plane. I want to fly up against this airship. You know, knowing the fact that he has a hell of a lot of gunners on him. Like, I'd even take an airship into Air RB, alright? I would take, like, you can hold me to this. If they ever do it, I will stream a whole hour of playing nothing but airship in Air RB. I will do it. It will happen. You know, it's something different. I'd rather do this than, you know, the constant, you know, Fox 3s, the infrared missiles, all that crap. I'd rather be doing this. It's fun. It's different. It's nothing. You can't do this in any other game except for Battlefield 1, but that's completely different because Battlefield 1 just doesn't feel like Battlefield anymore. It's more like a fast-paced Call of Duty game. Like the ultimate carnage that is happening right now and people stealing my kills. You know, it's brilliant. It's fun. I'm enjoying myself more shooting down Zeppelins and knowing that troops on the ground with rifles could kill me than I do with playing with radar guided missiles and infrared missiles and stuff like that. You know, I'm being shot at by machine guns from tanks. It's fine, it happens. You know, they're slow moving vehicles. But say for example, the Bristol, for example. You know, you can take that thing out. It's got its own bombs. It's an attacker. It's got a gunner for air defense, which obviously World War I stuff. You know, you don't need that much firepower to destroy something. So pretty easy. I don't know. I feel like Gaijin are missing out a hell of a lot. I think that they should look at the amount of players that they are having with this event and how many people are actually enjoying the event. They should really consider how to move forward with this. There we go. I was trying to hit his gun. some people may not agree with what I'm kind of trying to say here, but I just think it's a good idea, genuinely. Ah, shit. Oh, I gotta angle this. Up a bit more. Down a bit. Oh, we're damaging them. That's for sure. There we go. Oh, it's the guy that shot me down when I was in the plane. Like, do you guys not feel that, you know, this is one of the best events that they have done? I feel like it is. I genuinely feel like I've had more of fun in this event than I have on any other event that they've done. It's slow paced, yes. The German A7 has an extreme advantage and is OP compared to all the other tanks, including the Saint-Chamond. But it's its own thing. Like, this mode that they're doing, it's like a whole different game for Gaijin. It takes War Thunder to a different level, one that we've not seen before. And I'm excited, and I can only see this game mode as a glimmer of hope that they are going to be bringing more World War I stuff in, more World War I game modes, and I hope they do, to be honest. I really, really do hope that they do. But it's something that we're going to see, I guess, in the near future, maybe, or at some point, at least. I believe I have, yep, I have bombs falling on me. I am dead. But it's fine! Like, the fact that this Zeppelin just killed me, I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I'll take it like a champ. You know, it happens. He managed to get to me without dying. That's something skillful in itself. I don't even care that he just bombed me. Now look at that. There's planes down there. But the Zeppelins are more of a threat. Oh, the planes are down anyway. So we'll go for the Zeppelin. This guy has bombs. Woo! Right, let's hit him where he's weak. Yeah! Right, into the bomb bay. That is how we do it. Detonate his bombs. That didn't work as well as I would have liked it to, but look at the infantry. And that's the match. But it's a fun game mode, and I really do hope that Gaijin keep this mode in. They see the potential of different things that it's giving to the players, and I really, really hope that it stays in. You know, I know that some of these vehicles can be unlocked just from playing the event, but, you know, I don't think that putting them just at the base of the tech tree is going to cut it. Like I said, a slight up tier, and, you know, you're going to be going up against World War II or early World War II tanks, like the Stuart, for example, or if we actually go into the tech tree here. So, if we go into the US tech tree, okay. If we go to the army, so, for example, 1.3, this M2, this thing has an armor penetration of 79 millimeters. They could pen 7 Saint Chamons if they were side by side, you know? That's just what I'm trying to say here. That's the problem we're facing of putting these things at the bottom of the tech tree. Now, so the British bomber, for example, that thing's going at the very, very start of the British air tree, for example, at 1.0. And at 1.3, you have the P-36. You have, at 1.0, you have the Kingfisher. You've got the TBD-1. You've got 1.3, you have the F3F. You know, there's just so many things that would just absolutely obliterate you before you even had chance to get to the battlefield. Now, if it was a case of, say, we went to Germany, the H-51, for example, that is a pre-World War II biplane. All of these are. But what if these things went from reserve and they got chucked up to, say, 2.0? The things at 2.0, for example, chuck that up a bit more. You know, put that to 2.3. Things at 3.0, put them at 4.0. Everything just goes up in VR. Everything, including the top tier planes. So the 14.0, put that 15.0, 15.3, 15.7. Make this rank here, this entire rank, make it based on World War One. That's my opinion. That is my idea. That's just an idea. You can agree with it, you can not. But I think World War One should stay in the game. It'd be freaking cool if it did. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I'm not going to cut this video too long. It's already been about 18 minutes anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see you guys in the next video that I upload. Obviously, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, go and follow me on Twitch. We're doing streams on there regularly with the War Thunder, especially during the event as well. We're doing a lot of things during the event. Lots of World War One gameplay. Doing some different things every day. Obviously, the challenge for the second challenge starts in 2 hours. So we'll definitely be streaming that on Twitch. So if you haven't, go and follow Hyper British Guy on Twitch, same as YouTube. I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.